everyone, namaste, sabay janalay. It's been a little while. I hope everyone is doing well. It's now 2025, so Happy New Year. I wanted to start by saying thank you so much for all the support on our last video. We were blown away by how many people came to watch and all the amazingly positive comments that people left. We were really inspired and our hearts were warmed with that response. So thank you so much, and thank you for your patience in waiting so long for us to post an update. As a new mama, it's been hard to find the time to make a video, but here we are. As you can see, we're back in Nepal. Karak and our baby Kiran are here as well. I just wanted to give the brief update first, and then they'll join in and you can meet the baby and see Karak again, and then we'll walk around and show you some of what's been going on here. The biggest piece of news, of course, is that last April, our baby Kiran was born. He has been the absolute light of our lives. He's happy, healthy, and just such a joy. It's been so much fun this year growing with him. He's almost 10 months old now. We spent those first 4 months of his life in California, close to my family and friends.
Nice, there we go.
And then in late August, we came back to Nepal finally. And my mom came along with us to help with the transition back to Nepal. It was a lot at first for me. It took a few months to adjust to being back in Nepal and being here with a baby. But we came out to the land. It was amazing to be here for the first time. So special to be here with Kiran, our baby, sort of as we envisioned being here with our family. Yeah.
As big as you.
So that was really special, and we spent a good amount of time out here with my mom. It was the end of monsoon. Everything was lush and green, and it was raining quite a bit. And then in late September, as many of you probably know, there was unprecedented rains. It rained for almost 2 days straight. We happened to be in Kathmandu, but out here in this area around Panoti and in Kathmandu as well, there was complete devastation. Really bad flooding and landslides. Many people lost their lives. And in this area as well, in this valley, there was quite a few landslides, and the landscape was completely transformed. And we're very grateful that we were not here. None of the worker guys that were here were hurt. And the house actually wasn't damaged at all. But we did have quite a lot of other damage here on the land. But yeah, after that storm and just hearing about the devastation, the roads were wiped out, the power was gone, our water was destroyed. So we didn't come back for a little bit. It didn't feel safe, and honestly at that time we didn't know really if we'd ever be able to come back here and live how we had envisioned. We didn't know if it was safe, if the roads would be rebuilt, we'd be able to access our land out here. So yeah, it was a difficult period. So we spent about a month away, and during that time it was Desai, we went to Jumla, my mom was there with us, and then Kiran got to meet Karak's family for the first time. So that was a really special time and nice to sort of have what had happened here out of our minds for a little bit. Finally, in late October, we came back, and luckily they were able to fix the upper road. They rebuilt the upper road pretty quickly. The lower road that we usually access to bring our car up was still not repaired, but the power had come back, and so slowly we had water, power, access, and so we came back again. My mom came back one last time before she went back to the United States, and then since then we've been spending more time out here. We've brought landslide specialists out here to assess what sorts of walls we need to build and what sorts of things we can do to prevent future landslides, which was my biggest concern. And we've had lots of teams of worker guys out here to help us. We had to rebuild our entire Sherpa stairs, which we'll go show you. They were wiped out in the landslide, which was just crazy to imagine. And yeah, you'll see that the landscape looks quite different. Where it used to just be a small creek, there's like a huge gorge, and the landslide just ripped through to the bedrock. Although one positive of the landslide, I have to say, is that there's been more of a creek here in our valley, which has been sort of fun. Been able to explore a little bit. We had some friends come visit, and we brought our little babies down to the water. But yeah, it's been us getting used to our routine and life here. I'm in Nepal and out at the land with our baby.
You watering the plants? You watering?
Very serious about it.
In November, we also did a mini 2-day trek with Kiran in the Annapurna region.
Hey, look at all those mountains! Yay!
And in December, Kadak's parents came to visit us for a few weeks, and we had a really nice time out here in Panoti.
It's been a lot of fun. Kiran really likes being out here in nature. He likes digging in the dirt, and he's been crawling for several months now and getting dirty in the plants and picking at flowers. And yeah, you can just tell it's a really healthy space for a baby to be. And especially now in the dry season, Kathmandu is pretty polluted. The air quality is not good. So it's been so amazing to have this place to escape to and just be immersed in nature. No cars, just the sound of the trees blowing in the wind and the birds. So it's really been lovely. But yeah, enough of me talking. Let me go bring Kadak and Kiran here. Here they come.
Hello, people.
And here's Kiran. This is Kiran. He's a really happy, fun little guy, and he loves it out here at the land. Don't you, little guy, huh? Yeah. And of course, you haven't seen Kadak in a long time, so here's Kadak.
everyone.
We just have like an hour or so left of sunlight, so we'll walk you around and show you some of what's been going on, some of what the landscape now looks like. It's quite a bit different in some spots. And you get to meet our team of worker guys, hopefully. So we'll show you around, put the baby in the carrier, and yeah, we'll do a little walk around. Well, we decided there wasn't quite enough sunlight to walk around, so here we are the next day to show everyone around. You ready to show them around, Jodo? Dee, ready to show them around?
Liza.
I think so. Okay, let's go.
Okay. That's so.
He does that every time. So the main things that have been going on around the land are really related to the damage done by the landslides. And there were several significant landslides that really impacted us. I would say one of the major ones is on the west side of the land. That one came down all the way from the top and came and wiped out our Sherpa stairs. Then there were several landslides up at the top of our land also. And so the trail up there is difficult, and it's difficult to access all the parts of our land now. And then the major landslide was from the top of this valley from the east all the way down. It turned into a major gorge and wiped out the road and the path down below. There's several other smaller landslides that caused some minor damage. So some of the main things we've been doing is rebuilding the Sherpa stairs, building some retaining walls. And when I say we've had an amazing team of Kamgarne Manche worker guys here. The team of guys, Pemba's team we call them, led by Pemba Bai.
Yeah, Pemba and the team.
And of course our Bai Ashok from Bardia, who's been here for over 2 years helping us out. And so that team of guys has been absolutely incredible. It's so fun to also have this group of guys here. They have such a fun, positive energy. And so I love having them here. Of course, they're amazingly helpful, but they're just really kind and wonderful to have around. So yeah, we're gonna do a little loop around our land. Let's take a little walk around.
So this is the mud plaster patio. This is where we spend like most of our time when you are out of the house.
We have bath time for Kiran and just spend a lot of time laying out, and Kiran walks around, and it's a really nice space to just, yeah, take it all in. So
Right inside of this patio, we wanted to have small patch of green space for Kiran to crawl on. So we have been planting the local duo, dactylon is what they call it. Yeah, it's increasing. The coverage of this duo is increasing day by day. I think it will be covered next year fully. It used to be the excavation site. We use this soil, the mud from here to build the house. So it used to be a big hole out here, but then we flatten it, build some walls and make some terraces so that we can have some bok choy, we have cilantro, we have carrot coming up. So this area where it used to be a lot of debris around, we got rid of it, we flattened it, and yeah, there's gonna be a extension of that kitchen garden here. as you can see, we are in the prime orange orchard. We still have oranges out here. All our neighbors, they sold the oranges, but then we didn't sell because we want our guys to have them. We wanted to give it to our friends, share with our family, and then whoever visits us. These oranges, they are not too big, but then they are super tasty. They're amazing, yeah. So yeah, you can come and try our oranges here, sitting in the sun. Okay, the wall here, there was a landslide. This is right in front of the house, and then we built 3 different walls to avoid the future landslide and stabilize the area and to protect the house at the same time. And as you can see, this is water supply system of the house. So we used to have this system down there near the creek, but then the landslide came and took it away, so we had to shift it a little bit up. So from the creek, it's like 300 meters away from this place. We get water from the creek, and that water feeds the green tank. I mean, it's all gravity that feeds this green tank, which is a biosand filter. When the water is filtered, it gets accumulated in this black tank, and from this tank, it gets lifted through a motor to the tank up there above the house, and that tank circulates the water to the house.
Nice. Okay, let's get you walking down. Ta-da! Ta-da!
Over there.
So this was probably the most significant landslide and the biggest transformation in this valley as far as the landscape. This landslide was fed by multiple landslides at the top of this valley and just accumulated all the trees and debris and just ripped through to the bedrock and wiped out this entire path that went up to the top of the valley, then went all the way down and took some of our road that we used to use to access this spot. So it was a very significant transformation. Some of our land over there is now gone. It also got washed away in this landslide. Walking down the lower road to our old parking spot.
Okay, we have arrived here. This is the exact place, the spot where we used to park our car. If we were here during the landslide, our car would have been smashed or maybe covered by the debris. So the dirt road, which was like a kilometer and a half, was completely washed away. But then after a month or so of the landslide, they built a road until a bridge down there, which is like 600 meters from here, where we park our car at the moment, which is 10 minutes walk from here. We have applied for a grant to a local municipality. So hopefully in a month or so, there will be a road where we'll be connected to the dirt road maybe. Yeah, apart from that main kitchen garden, this is our primary spot for, growing other veggies. At the moment, after the landslide, there's not much going, but we have some cabbages, some cauliflower, some broccoli, we have palungo, garlic, we have some potatoes up there. So yeah, slowly we are trying to grow our own vegetables. Hopefully by next year, everything will be completed. We'll get rid of all the debris and grow some more food.
This originally was what we called our Sherpa stairs. It was one of the first things we built. It was one of our most beloved parts of our land and how we accessed our house. It was a beautiful stone staircase built by a team of 4 guys in early 2022. In the landslides, it was completely wiped out. But luckily about a month ago, we had a team of 7 guys from Solukhumbu. In about 2 or 3 weeks, they built this new stone staircase. And we are so happy to have this staircase back. It's our main access point to a house, and it's just such a beautiful part of our landscape. So let's walk on up.
So the house on my left, as you can see, is the second rammed out house in the property. So this house is built primarily for someone who is going to be here to help us with all the things. And on the top there are 2 rooms which will house our friends, all the visitors, whoever is here. Yeah, we started building this house a year ago and we're supposed to finish it in 6 months, but because of the landslide and everything and then road being destroyed, it's being halted at the moment. But hopefully we'll be able to resume it once the road is built. Okay, let me explain you about this rock excavation site. As you know, the road is closed, but we need rock to build the retention walls and everything. So we started harvesting from our own area because we have a lot of huge rock mine. Yeah, we're excavating rock from our own property, but at the same time we make sure that it doesn't create any sort of natural disaster in future. In this team of our guys, there are 7 of them, and they are doing amazing job. Like 2 of them are breaking the rocks, and 2 of them are carrying it to the side, and 2 of them are building the wall, and 1 is supervising and managing everything. It's an awesome team that we have. Even the neighbors were talking about our team, asking us, where did you find these guys? These guys are amazing. Okay, look at that, the splash of mud until that first story. Yeah, it's crazy, the marking from the landslide, but still the house is intact. Lucky us. This is the wall behind the house, and this is one of the most significant project that's undergoing because it's behind the house. If there's a landslide, that high risk of affecting the house, so we want to make sure that it's stable, and they're doing amazing work. And this is the only wall where we are using the concrete just to make sure that it's strong enough. Yeah, this is one of the most amazing guy. He's our friend as well, and he supervises everything and doing an amazing job. Thank you, Bema.
Yeah. Anima Bema.
Hey, Sherpa spirit.
Oh yeah.
And this guy called Pema, our friend, also runs this company, Sherpa Spirit.
Amazing trekking company. That's where we've been this last year, and those are some of our main updates of what's been going on here at the land. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. And yeah, we hope moving forward that we post some more short videos of interesting things, interesting projects going on here at the land. But yeah, hope you all are doing well, and thank you so much for watching. Very Patala, see you soon. Bye bye, say bye Choro, say bye bye, say bye.